Lately, I feel like that the anime that stay with me the longest are not really the popular ones. So that got me thinking. Maybe the thing that makes an anime popular is the very thing that stops it from becoming something bigger. An anime becomes popular because it was watched by a large majority of people. They decided to watch an anime, that's why an anime becomes popular. Now, why does a large majority of people decide to watch an anime? First of all, for some reason, the people caught their attention on this anime. And then when they watch this anime, the anime goes like a breeze. Now that anime feels like a breeze because it was a breeze. And that's because it was easier to watch. It was easier to be consumed. That is the thing that popularity depends on. The only thing that popularity depends on. And that is ease of consumability. An anime that is more easier to be consumed is an anime that becomes popular. Now, that is not an universal rule. There are, of course, some exceptions, but most of the times, an anime that is popular is easier to consume. And now, that is the main thing I want to talk about, the ease of consumability of popular anime. Popular anime are easier to consume, and hence why they get attention. And hence why there are many times when an anime or anything intentionally tries to make it easier to be consumed. They intentionally make a show to become popular by being a thing that was easier to be consumed. They make you dance on the palm of their own hands. But that does not really fucking matter. We are here to talk about the effects of that popularity. Because it was accessible, because it was easier to watch, easier to be consumed, hence why it stops an anime from getting deeper, or should I say, from becoming something much more bigger than it could have. Most of the time when I watch an popular anime, I feel like that there is something missing. I feel like there should be something here, but it isn't. And that is the connection with my own self. I feel like that there is something blocking this anime from me. And that physical obstacle is that accessibility. That accessibility stops me from connecting with this anime because these anime physically try to become accessible, easier to watch, consumable, aka popular. Hence why they stop themselves, physically stop themselves from becoming something bigger. Now let me tell you something. Whenever you try to find an pinnacle of anything, the best thing of that thing there is, the most popular ones will not be the pinnacle of that thing. Let's take anime. Attack on Titan, Death Note are one of the most popular anime out there and are genuinely great anime. Those are 8 or 9 scored anime, and that score is coming from me who think that 6 or 5 is a decent score. So 8 or a 9 is an amazing score, and these two anime are fucking amazing. But these are not the most best thing anime can give you. These are not the pinnacle of anime. They are great. There is no denying it. I'm not attacking them. I'm not saying that they are trash. I fucking love them. These are not the pinnacle of anime because they are popular. Because the large majority of the people who watch these anime were general public. And general public cannot understand the pinnacle of any medium because the general public just want to be entertained or want a thing that is easy to consume. You can find the pinnacle of that thing whenever you go down multiple levels, go down deeper, try to understand a medium. Try to understand how this medium tells a story, shows itself, represents itself, the culture, the characters. How does this medium work? Then you are at the stage where you can find the pinnacle of that medium. You always have to go down from the most popular anime. That is how you can find the pinnacle, the best thing that medium can give you. And that does not only last with anime itself, movies as well. I usually don't really watch movies. I spend all my life watching these fucking Japanese cartoon. But as I slowly watched movies and slowly understood them and slowly got deeper in this movie rabbit hole, I saw many movies, and Whiplash was the thing that caught me. Whiplash isn't the most popular thing and isn't the most conventional thing. It does not try to be conventional or tries to make you like it. And that is why Whiplash was so fucking good, because it wasn't trying to become popular. And that is what I'm talking about. An anime or anything becomes popular because it decides to become popular. It tries to do those conventional things for becoming popular. But because they try to become popular, they lose one very important thing, and that is the depth, the connection, the believability. That is something that most popular anime will lack. Even if they do not lack it, you will feel much more less connected from popular anime when compared to much less popular anime. And that is why popular anime feel empty. You always feel a very apparent disconnect with popular anime that tried to be popular. But as I said before, there are many popular anime that are fucking great. They don't try to become popular, but become popular. Much like Freerun. Freerun never tried to become the best thing ever, never tried to become popular. It was doing its own thing. It just became popular. Because there are, of course, exceptions in any fucking rule. Rules are just.
破るためにある
But generally, popular anime lack that connectability because they try to go towards the ease of consumability path. And because of that, they could not become the biggest thing they could have. So the main purpose of all of that talk was anything, any single thing, any anime should not try to become popular. It just need to be itself. And if it becomes popular, and well, it became popular on its own accord. Nowadays, I have been feeling disconnected from popular anime because they try to physically become popular, and you kind of feel that path, and you cannot become that connected with that anime, and that is a huge problem. An anime does not need to be popular to be good. It needs to be itself, and by being itself, the people will connect with it, understand it, and love it. And that is the important part about any fucking show out there. So yeah, that's it. That is all I wanted to talk about. Bye bye. And yeah, go watch these two videos. These are kind of connected with this one. I don't know. Bye bye.